Welcome back to Els TV. And today, people, the Champions League is back. So I thought, you know what? It's time to do some predictions, man. Why not do some Champions League predictions? Because these games are looking very tasty. So leave a like on the video. Leave a subscribe. We're trying to hit 400 subscribers. We can get it done. Without further ado, let's get into these predictions, people. So the first game we're going to start off with is right here. PSG versus Chelsea. Now, this is a very interesting game because Chelsea in the summer beat PSG 3-0 in the Club World Cup final. So Chelsea fans are going to come into this game thinking, okay, we have a chance. And of course, Chelsea have a chance. Chelsea always have a chance when it comes to a cup competition because they've just been a cup team, right? They're just a cup team. They do this all the time, right? So on PSG this season, honestly, they haven't been as good as last season. You know, a lot of injuries, a lot of players overplaying and what's not. Luis Enrique's always talked about how much matches they've actually played. And if you really look at it, they played all the Champions League games, every single league game, all the way through the Club World Cup, straight into the season. So a lot of those players are playing a little bit tired or a little bit below their ability, right? So they can't be got at. And that's going to be an advantage for Chelsea. Now, how I think this game will go, it's going to be a tight one, man. I see it's going to be, first leg is at Stamford Bridge, right? It's at Stamford Bridge. So that's where I think PSG have the advantage in that sense, but Chelsea definitely can still win. Like PSG, as I said, they create gaps. You can make opportunities against them. And right, their finishing of their forward players this season hasn't been it. You know, Barcola still getting positions, not finishing enough. Dembele's been in and out of the team. Doué has been inconsistent-ish this season. Not bad or anything. He's still 20 years old, you know? He's not going to have the greatest season every single season as of right now. He's still developing, right? So I mean, Palmer is looking good right now. João Pedro, he's looking better than everyone right now. João Pedro is looking like a man possessed. He's looking like a man possessed right now. I don't know what happened ever since Maresca got sacked, but João Pedro's just been scoring, man. The hat trick on the weekend, goal in the 120th minute against Wrexham as well. I'm going to go for the first leg, I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea win in the first leg. And I think PSG will beat them, man. I think PSG will beat them at home in the Parc de France. In whatever it is, the France, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Sorry, my PSG fans. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 PSG win in France. A 3-1 PSG win in France, and that would leave it a 4-3 win for PSG to go through to the quarterfinals. Next game we're gonna talk about now. I'm just going to go each side like this. Barcelona versus Newcastle. Now, Barcelona versus Newcastle is another very interesting. Every single game of round 16 is actually very interesting. I'll be real. Newcastle lost to Barcelona this season already at St. James's Park. I think it was 2-1. Pedri was amazing in that game. Even Gordon came out of the game and talked about how La Liga teams are playing. It's not like the Premier League. You know, they're trying to actually not play for corners. You know, that's what they're used to in the Prem, just playing for corners, and it comes to a team that actually want to play football. It's a bit different, right? I do think Barcelona are gonna win this game. A lot of people are saying Newcastle are gonna make an upset and they're gonna beat Barcelona and because they're at St. James's Park and blah blah blah. Guys, Newcastle only turn up for Manchester United. They only turn up for us. I mean, I'm not even wearing a Manchester United shirt. I have to wear a Champions League club. You know, I can't wear, unfortunately, Manchester United, so I just picked the Real Madrid shirt, man, with Mbappe on the back. But Newcastle are not this amazing team that can never be beaten at home. They literally just got beat at home by Man City 3-1. And they're going to go against Barcelona right after that. They're playing Manchester United, Man City, Barcelona. Who are they playing on the weekend? Newcastle. I'm pretty sure they're playing a big team on the weekend as well. But I can't remember who. And then they play Barcelona again. But yeah, Barcelona are winning this game at St. James's Park. I'm going to go for another 2-1 win. And then return leg, I'm going to go for 4-1 or something like that. Barcelona are going through here, guys. There's no Newcastle upset. And if Newcastle beat Barcelona, I don't even know what I would say. Lamine Yamal is looking insane, by the way. Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world. I don't care anybody. Right now, the season could end. Yamal has to win the Ballon d'Or. Because what he's doing this season, the last season, he just continued it since the Euro. Bro, this guy is 18 years old. I'm pretty sure he has like 17 goals and 19 assists. Bro, this is not normal, bro. This is not normal. You know, people want to act like this is some joke thing, bro. This guy is insane. And you think he didn't even play St. James's Park last time. And you think he's going to go and lose against Newcastle? No. No. He's not going to lose against Newcastle. So I'm going to go for Barcelona going through the quarterfinals. Back on the other side of the bracket, so who Chelsea will be facing. There's Liverpool versus Galatasaray. Now, again, a very interesting game. Liverpool played Galatasaray this season, and didn't they win 1-0 or something like that? Something like that. But Galatasaray at home, always a threat, you know? It's like St. James's Park. If you go there, it's going to be a tough game. And I think it will be a tough game for Liverpool, especially the form that they've been in this season. I think Liverpool will lose the first leg 2-1. And then in Anfield, Galatasaray's away form, especially in Europe, has been absolutely terrible. Terrible. Awful. I think they have 9 losses in a row or something like that. Or 9 games without a win. It's mad. So Galatasaray are going home in this tie. And Liverpool, unfortunately, will be going through. And I'm going to go for like a 4-1 win at home or something like that. I hope Galatasaray beat them. I hope it's an upset. I hope the men go home early. But I really don't see it against Galatasaray. So it's a Liverpool versus Chelsea kind of thing. I mean PSG, sorry. I don't know why I said Chelsea in the next round when I put PSG to win. That's a bit mad. But yeah, Liverpool versus Chelsea. I mean, Liverpool versus PSG, guys. Bear with me. Liverpool versus PSG in the quarterfinals. Back on the other side now. Back on the other side now. We are going, I'm pretty sure it is Sporting versus Bodo Glimt, right? Sporting versus Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt, bogey team, it seems like, for everyone. It seems that surprise team that made it to the round of 16. They beat Inter Milan. They beat Man City. They just been doing their thing, man. So they're playing at home the first leg against Sporting, who in their own right have been good as well. Luis Suarez, that replaced Gyökeres, has been scoring goals. Trincao, a couple other players, you know, Humland or whatever his name is in midfield and what's not. They've been doing good for Sporting. But I actually do think Bodo will win this tie. And I think they'll win this tie because of the home leg. And I'm going to go for, I think they're going to win 3-1 at home. And then in the return leg, they'll lose. But because they scored 3 goals, they'll go through. That's how I think this game will go. I really think that Bodo at home, they have nothing else to focus on. They have no league games. They're just focused on Champions League games right now. They can prepare everything into this game. Sporting still have their games to play and what's not. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a Bodo win. I wouldn't be surprised if Sporting win. I'll be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Sporting go through or what's not. But I really just have a feeling. I want Bodo to make it to the quarterfinals. Like at least they deserve it, man. They genuinely deserve it. It's not they've been winning against these teams barely and just getting lucky and what's not. They convincingly beat Man City. They convincingly beat Inter Milan. They completely whitewashed Inter Milan. Bun Inter, by the way. But so they deserve to be where they are. And I hope they get to the quarterfinals. So I'm going to go for a Bodo win, man. Back again on the other side, we have Man City versus Real Madrid. Man City versus Real Madrid. This team right here. No. I really don't see anything else without Man City win, man. Like, as much as I don't want Man City to win, I don't see anything else. Madrid this season have been riddled with injuries, inconsistent form, inconsistent players. This season, they just haven't been up to standard. If you saw their squad in the game that they won last weekend and the last minute win for Valverde, look at the bench. There's 2 senior players on the bench, bro. The rest of the bench is academy players. Even in the starting 11, there's an academy player. That's how many injuries they have right now. And they're going against Barcelona. They have no Mbappe. I don't think, or even if Mbappe plays, he won't be fully fit. They're going against Man City. I just won at the weekend. They drew midweek against Nottingham, so they're going to be lucky to rectify that. And I'm pretty sure the second leg is at Etihad. I mean, and they rested Haaland at the weekend as well. I don't know how Real Madrid win this game. No Rodrigo. They're going to play Brahim Diaz against Man City. Really? It's just Vinny. Really and truly. In terms of star players for Madrid right now, it's Vinny, Valverde, too many that are playing really well right now. Camavinga's now coming back from injury again. Carreras, I don't know if he'll be fit for this game. They're going to play Trent as well. He's been doing pretty well. But Man City just have that bit more. Cherki, Haaland, Marmoush is even in form right now. Doku, Sabinho's back. They have all their... Semenyo is going to be able to play. Semenyo is going to be able to play, bro. And the format Semenyo has been... I wouldn't be surprised if he scores in this game. I don't even have to talk about... We don't even talk about Foden anymore. That's how much craziness is going on right now at Man City. We don't even talk about Foden anymore, and they're still doing their thing. So I'm going to go for a Man City win at the Bernabeu 2-1, and then Man City win again. I'm going to go for a 3-2 at Etihad. I mean, I think Mbappe will like try his best, but I just think City just have too much from it in terms of defense, man. Madrid are gonna concede. They're going to concede, and that's the problem. So I'm gonna go for Man City to go through. Then back on the other side, we have finally Arsenal versus Leverkusen. Arsenal winning this game. Like, let's move on. Like, Arsenal winning this game. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Might be both legs 1-0, might be 3-0, but Arsenal winning this game. So Arsenal, you're in the quarterfinals, and if they lose, that's the biggest upset of the season. You can't lose to Leverkusen, Arsenal. Especially you have a second leg at home. You can't lose to Leverkusen, man. Then we have Bayern versus Atalanta. Again, Atalanta have been good in the Champions League. They deserve to be where they are. Even been good, decent in the league for where they are as a club right now. So it's not there's some scrubs, right? They're not some scrubs, and even Leverkusen are not scrubs either. I just think that in these both cases, Bayern are just a better team. Arsenal are just a better team. Both of them are gonna go through. We don't need to chat about it for too much longer. We really don't need to. All right, what's crazy, right? I finished recording this video, right? And I forgot about Tottenham. I actually forgot that Tottenham are in the Champions League. And what's crazy about Tottenham being in the Champions League is they haven't even done badly. They finished 4th in the group, bro. And they're playing Atletico Madrid. Now, as we all know, Tottenham are trash. They're awful. They're not good in any way, shape, or form. But in Champions League, they just seem to be decent. You know what I'm saying? But they're playing Atletico Madrid away from home. And Tottenham are losing this game, dog. I don't care. Like, they'll score. I actually think Tottenham will score. But they're losing this game. They're losing this game. Atletico Madrid are going through. We don't have to discuss this. Tottenham are not beating Atletico Madrid. And if they go and beat Atletico Madrid and get relegated from the Premier League, what are we doing here? Ban the Champions League. Ban the Champions League. But like, Atletico Madrid burned down the club because you can't lose to Tottenham, bro. Losing to Tottenham is like losing to a League 4 side, a non-league side. That's how bad Tottenham are right now. They're awful. So for me, Atletico Madrid are going through. Atletico Madrid are going through. I can't believe I forgot about Tottenham, man. Like okay, let's relax a bit though. It's not that bad. You know, if you lose to Tottenham, they do have a little bit of quality in their squad, I guess. You know, they have their little bit of something. I think. Solanke scored out the weekend. That's it. Something? I don't know. But Atletico Madrid are winning this game, man. Atletico Madrid are winning this game. But yeah, people, if you guys enjoyed the predictions for the round of 16, who's making it to the quarterfinals, I'll see you all in the quarterfinal prediction. If you guys like the video, of course, please click that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will catch y'all in. And let me know your predictions down below as well, man. Like, or what do you all think about these predictions? I think they're pretty good. I'll be honest. I think there's gonna be an upset. One of them will be wrong, 100%. Like, we're probably gonna see Chelsea beat PSG or something like that, which wouldn't be surprising. It's gonna happen. It always happens. But yeah, let me know your predictions down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, people. So peace out.